welcome back to my YouTube channel, and welcome if you are new. My name is Brianna Weiler, and today I'm going to be sharing with you a recipe in my crock pot. I'm going to share with you a few recipes throughout this video, and let me know what you think of this video in the comments down below. If you haven't already, please click that red subscribe button and join my YouTube family, and hit that thumbs up button if you really like this video, because I would like to create more content that you are enjoying. So let me know, and I'm going to just show you what I'm making today. And yeah, so I'm gonna turn the camera around, get it filmed on this, and show you the meal I'm making. So for Mississippi chicken, all I did was take my chicken and put it on the bottom of my pan, or my crock pot here. And I probably should have sprayed it with a little bit of oil or put some liquid on the bottom or something. But I ended up just moving the chicken around partway through, and it didn't stick as bad as it could have. So just keep that in mind for when you do this recipe as well. After I get the chicken all lined up in the crock pot, I added in some of the au jus gravy packet, and with that packet I just sprinkled it all over and made sure that the chicken was evenly coated. And then after the chicken was coated with the au jus, I added some ranch. I did about 1.5 tablespoons, but I did 2 packs of chicken tenderloins for this recipe. The recipe I'll leave down below, and a link down below will be for either chicken thighs or chicken breasts, so it'll be a slightly different measurement. But I did the au jus, the ranch. I added a little bit of extra ranch this time. You just flavor it to the seasonings that your family will like. And then I added in pepperoncinis. I had like 9 pepperoncinis left, and it calls for like 6 or 7. I threw those in. I just put all of them into my crock pot here, and then I think the recipe is like 6 or 7 tablespoons of butter. I just added in what I felt was right, and that's how I did it. I put it to go on high for 6 hours, and I let it cook. I don't even think it took the full 6 hours to cook all the way through, being that it was the chicken tenderloins.
I've been dreaming all night, bringing me some inspiration. Never meant to love no one, but baby, I saw you for a second and I'm happy that you came my way. Don't wanna waste no time without you ever brightening up my days. Never meant to fall so hard.
Alright, so we are on night 2 of dinners for this week. I think I'm going to do 3 different dinners in this video. So night number 2 here, it's a simple frozen pizza. We love this Motor City Pizza Company, and we have the ultimate meat one. We bought this at Costco, so yes, it is a huge package, and it comes with 2. We only eat 1 at a time, so there's that. And then we also are gonna have green beans with this. I like to cook them up on the stovetop. I use a little bit of butter to cook them in, and then my favorite seasoning to use with that as of right now is this Trader Joe's 21 seasoning salute. This is actually one of my favorites. One of my favorite seasoning blends. I've used quite a bit between using it on green beans and corn. I use it on potatoes and whatnot. So this seasoning is very versatile, so it can be used on a lot of different things, and I love that one. So that is going to go with our green beans there. And then I have my pizza. I'm going to get the oven going for 425. So I got to preheat the oven. Then I have to take the film off of, or the plastic off of the pizza, and then I just throw it in the tray it says that the tray is included. This is our pizza over here. I'm going to be taking the wrapper off and then getting the pizza all set up. I don't like so much of the pepperoni, so I usually will put it on half of it, and then the other half I'll do some of the meat, just not a ton. But my husband likes that stuff, so I just put it on the other half, and he eats some of it, and then I eat a little bit less of the meat on mine. I'm going to get the oven going. 425. It said 420? Yeah, 425. And we will start. I like to make sure there's nothing in there. and then I will unwrap the pizza, put it in the oven. I will show you me putting it in once the oven is preheated to the 425 degrees, and I will show you me putting the pizza in and maybe not taking it out. After I take it out, I'll show you what it looks like, and then I'll show you our food all plated up once we get the pizza put together or cut up, and then the green beans there going. So I am going to get that going, and I will show you guys some more of this in just a bit.
Even if you tried, you wouldn't understand it. Maybe something's missing inside of you. Just a bit of sugar to that horrid bitter. Maybe you taste different. Hold up, baby. I can sit beside you while you're going on about your simple life. Nothing left you thinking that maybe you're not different. Go on, blow up your ego, your undying ego. Oh, look here he goes, stepping on toes with his humble lacking everlasting ego. I guess it never hit you. Our conversation takes two, paying it some interest from time to time. Inside all that greatness and all of your adventures, you're all alone. Hold up, baby. I can sit beside you.
Hello and welcome to day number 3 of my recipes that I'm going to be sharing with you. This recipe right here is goulash. It is the way that my family ate it when I was growing up. So I'm just going to share with you right now what I am going to do, and then after I share that part, I will show you what the final product looks like, and that'll be it for this video. So let me show you that so I can get it going. Obviously we have the pasta here, and that cooks, it's a penne pasta, and that cooks for about 11 minutes. So I've got pasta that I'll get going while I brown up my ground beef. And then once the pasta is cooked, I'm going to throw these diced tomatoes into the pot that the noodles boiled in. And then I'm going to add a can of green chilies because I don't have any tomatoes that have the chilies already in them. I like adding a little kick of spice to my goulash. I make it slightly different than what my family did. We just had basic tomatoes growing up, the ground beef and the noodles, plain, no flavor or whatever. We would add in, our own stuff individually, but that's how we had it. And I have a can here that have a can of tomatoes here that have basil, garlic, and oregano in them. So I'm not going to add any other seasonings because it has some in here. And then I'm going to add in the can of chilies, so it has a little bit of kick. And then we have the Parmesan cheese that we'll top it with at the very end once it's plated. I'm going to boil the noodles, cook the meat, and then once I get the noodles boiled, I'm going to throw the tomatoes in the pot, and then once the meat's cooked, I will drain off any excess fat if there's any, and then I will add that in with the tomatoes, the pasta, and let it all cook together, simmer for a little bit, so that way the noodles can absorb some of the flavor, and that'll be our dinner. So I'm just going to show you the very end product once I'm done with this, and then that'll be the end of our video. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this. If you do, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please join our YouTube family and subscribe down below.
While you're going on about your simple life, nothing left you thinking that maybe you're not different. Go on, blow up your ego, your undying ego. Oh, look here he goes, stepping on toes with his humble lacking everlasting ego.
Alright, here is tonight's dinner, the final product. We added a little bit of Parmesan cheese on top of both of them, and it will be a delicious dinner tonight. This is the last dinner of the 3 dinners for this week. If you guys really like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments, leave them down below, and if you haven't yet already, please click that red subscribe button down below and join my YouTube family. I'd love to have you here, and until next time, bye!